Hey guys, it's that time again where I update you guys on my current weight loss. And just like last time, I've gotten a little bit behind on my updates. This is going to be 2 weeks in one again. One of the main reasons that I've gotten behind is because I've been working a lot on my Etsy shop. It's possible that I've been obsessively working on it. I've spent hours a day working on this to the point where I've lost track of time, and sometimes I haven't even eaten when I'm supposed to. And still, I feel like I've made very little progress. It just seems like there's so much to do and not enough time in the day to do it. If you guys aren't familiar with Etsy, it's actually a website where you can buy handmade items and vintage items as well. In my shop, I sell handmade jewelry. I have a pretty small inventory at the moment, but I've been working on making a few new items. I've also been doing other things. I've been doing research into improving my Etsy and how I can get more sales, because I want to learn the proper way to do things so that I'm more likely to be successful. I've also been working really hard to improve my photography for my listings. It's actually turned out to be very difficult for me to photograph jewelry. I never anticipated all the challenges that come with photographing small items like jewelry. I feel like I'm finally making progress with my photography. It's taken a long time, but I'm actually getting to a point where I'm feeling pretty satisfied with my work. There's been a lot of trial and error and a lot of reading tutorials and watching videos on how to take good photographs of jewelry. Just like YouTube, I've kind of been learning as I go. At this point, it's actually easier for me to make YouTube videos than to be making things to sell on Etsy. Etsy is a lot of work. It's not as simple as just photographing stuff and just putting it out there and people will buy it. It's a lot more complicated than that. And honestly guys, I'm not really a good salesperson. I don't really know the right things to say to people to actually be able to sell them things because I'm a shy and introverted person, so it's really hard for me to do that kind of thing. But I've tried my best. Anyway, I hope that you guys don't mind that I'm talking about this topic. My channel isn't really a dedicated weight loss channel. It's going to be more of a variety channel. I'm just going to be talking about different things, and I'd like to focus on actually doing reviews. In a way, I'm kind of doing a review on the WonderSlim diet at the moment. I always found reviews online really helpful, and I hope that I'm helping you guys by giving you this information. At some point, I'd like to make videos where I actually show myself on camera and I talk to you guys through the camera. I've actually kind of been experimenting with that, and it hasn't turned out really well so far. I'm much more comfortable doing voiceovers right now. Just in case you're someone new watching this video, I've mentioned before in my previous videos that I have social anxiety, and it's one of the main reasons that I'm afraid to show myself on camera. It's also kind of scary because I may be recognized by people at some point, and I don't know if I really want to deal with that. I kind of like being anonymous. I'm not really the type of person who enjoys being famous or being known and being the center of attention. I actually prefer to be more in the background than be the center of attention. On the other hand, it would be easier to just talk to the camera and edit that video than to have to accumulate all these different images to make the current videos that I'm making. So as you can see, I'm a bit conflicted. I've also thought that if at some point people do start to recognize me and want to talk to me, maybe it would be good for me to be facing my fears with my social anxiety. But honestly, I'm not really sure. It's possible it could make my anxiety worse and I wouldn't want to leave the house at all. Okay, so enough about Etsy and YouTube. Besides being busy working on Etsy, I've also been struggling a bit with my anxiety. I've been having trouble sleeping, and I've been very tired lately. I also recently had my period, so that also added to me feeling tired and not feeling well. It's like all these things accumulated into one big mess and have made me have a really difficult time sticking to my diet. So I've kind of gone off my diet a bit. I ended up eating things that I'm not supposed to. For example, I had some bread. I also had some Taco Bell. I had the crunchy tacos from Taco Bell, and those tacos just tasted so good that I almost don't regret it. But part of me feels guilty because I didn't stick to the diet. Even though I had foods I wasn't supposed to, I still maintained a low calorie count. So that's something positive. But something negative is that I didn't get any exercise because I've been tired and because I've just been sitting on the computer working all day. Okay, and something else that's negative is that because I've been sitting on the computer working, I haven't really been eating like I'm supposed to either. And basically I was just limiting myself to bars and shakes the whole day, which is also not really following the plan. But you know guys, despite all these difficulties, I still managed to lose weight. And I think it's mainly because my calorie count has remained low. I really want to start walking more and getting a bit more exercise so that I can really start to lose more weight. But that's been difficult to do. As I record this, week 10 is almost over. And I can tell you that week 10 hasn't been much better. I haven't weighed myself at all, so I don't know how my weight loss has gone this week. I'm not sure if I mentioned that this video is actually for week 8 and 9. I probably forgot to do that, but hey, I'm mentioning it now. Okay, so let's get to the weight loss. These are my results for the previous weeks. Okay, so in week 8, I actually gained weight. I gained 0.4 pounds, but this can be explained by the fact that I had my period, which sometimes causes bloating. Okay, and in week 9, I lost 4 pounds. In my previous update video, I lost close to 4 pounds in 2 weeks last time, so it makes me think that I'm pretty spot on about the bloating causing the weight gain in week 8. Even though I haven't been doing some of the things I wanted to do with this diet, at least I'm making good progress and I'm still losing weight. And it's been pretty great seeing myself shrink. I can now fit into clothes that fit me kind of tight before, and I can see that my body looks smaller. My face even looks a little bit thinner. My bra size has gone down. I've gone from a 40 double D to a 38 double D. This isn't even my largest bra size. There was a time where I was actually a triple D, but that was when I was at my highest weight. When I started the WonderSlim diet, I wasn't at my heaviest weight. Luckily, it wasn't that long ago that I lost weight, so I have some bras that fit me. I'm still pretty much wearing the same clothes because I generally wear loose clothes anyway, but some of my t-shirts have been fitting a little bit big on me, but I'm still wearing them because they still fit. For any of you that are losing weight as well, I would suggest getting pants that have drawstrings because as you're losing weight, you can tighten the pants a bit so at least your pants won't be falling down because they're too big. Okay guys, I hope you found this informative and interesting, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye bye!